Hi, I'm gonna cook something. I'm gonna try to cook something once a week on this channel. Okay, this is my first experiment. There's gonna be noise out there. I'm still working with the lights. I'm in my kitchen. Well, my kitchen's over there. This is my living room back here. Um, I've been making lots of cakes lately. If you follow me on Facebook, you know I've been trying to perfect an olive oil cake. I started out with an orange olive oil cake. Uh, then I made lemon olive oil cakes. I made a Martha Stewart cake. I made one from Cooking Magazine. I tried different recipes, and I tried to sort of create my own. And it's true what they say: cooking is an art, baking is a science. So I would try to combine these different recipes in my head, thinking what I liked in each of them. Um, and I threw out two cakes. It's sort of like dating in a way, you know. It's no, not. I like the way you kissed, but I didn't like the way you taste. So it was sort of like that. So I just threw them out completely. That's one thing about baking. When you're new at it, you have to be willing to throw it out, let it go. That's one of the lessons I've learned from cooking. Is if it's not good, don't eat it. You don't have to eat it, especially if you live alone. So a lot of this cooking I'm going to be doing on this channel is for for those of us who live alone and cook for ourselves. And some, it can be sad. It can be sad to sit down and make a nice meal for yourself. So part of my doing this channel is making it less sad to cook for myself. So, and to share some of it. So I'm gonna do this olive oil cake. I may do this in segments because it's really hard to download a video when it's long. I'm not a technical person. Um, if if cooking is an art and baking is a science, uh, technical shit is just beyond my pay grade. It's neither. It's it's physics or something. I just can't figure it out. It's technology. That's what it is. It doesn't have to be anything else. It is technology. And baking doesn't have to be anything else. Baking is baking. So let's bake. Um, I've spent all my life trying to be something else. So now I'm just going to be what I am. I'm an old man. I'm turning 65 on Sunday. And I'm an old man who bakes. It's sort of pathetic, but I'm trying to make it less so by um, contextualizing it as performance. Okay. Uh, First, you gotta get your flour. Oh, look, this was a gift. This was a gift. This is called a Danish whisk. It sort of looks like a lesbian sex toy. That's what I think of when I look at it. I don't know why I think of that, but I'm just owning that. And this is like a huge measuring cup, but it's a mixing bowl. So I'm going to use a mixer at some point. I have this beautiful mixer over to the side. There'll be revealed some later episode. But right now, I'm going to be very fundamental. Okay, so you want to get your flour out. This is the flour that I've been using lately, Bob's Red Mill all-purpose flour. Um, and you use a cup and a quarter. Okay? So you measure it out. You sort of want to be precise. It's one of the few things in my life that I'm precise about. Now, see, that's a little bit over. You know? So I'll do a little less than a quarter. I say to be precise, and now I'm already like going, well, you do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So you're gonna put this in this bowl. Set it aside. Okay. Okay, and a fourth. I cannot believe I am trying to do this. This is crazy. I have a friend, Michael Rourke, and he has a beautiful young daughter named Olivia, and her name for me is Uncle Cray Cray. So this is Uncle Cray Cray's cooking show. All right. So I hope Liv can see this. Maybe she can be a guest at some point. That's too much. See, I'm already being a very like Julia Child thing. I wash my hands. Don't worry. Plus, I'm eating this by myself. Although I do give this out. I do give this away. I think the reason to bake is to give it away. You bake to give it away. To be kind. Pay kindness forward. That's one of the reasons I bake. There's been such kindness in my life lately, and I didn't know how to pay it forward in the way it was given to me. I wasn't capable of that, so I thought, what can I do? And I thought, you know what? I can bake, and I can give pieces of cake away, and it makes people happy. And I realized that to make people happy in a very simple act of kindness is makes me happy. Yeah. So okay, a quarter of a cup, and then now this is where I invented. This is my invention. So where's my measuring spoon? I'll be right back. This is where I invented. So I didn't know that there was a difference between baking powder and baking soda. I had no idea. When things were called for baking powder, I was putting baking soda in it. But I found out there's a difference. So you put 2 teaspoons of baking powder, okay? And half a teaspoon of baking soda. That is the sesame's invention for this cake. Then you put half a teaspoon of salt. That's also my invention. I tried the teaspoon, but it came out a little too salty. There's that. Then you're gonna mix all that together, but I'm going to end this segment right now because it's already, 19 minutes. Shit. It's gonna be really hard to download that, but I'll be right back, okay?